Alright, so hello YouTube. Um of course you all know this is my second video. My For those of you that haven't seen me yet, my name is Michael Moran. I do use my real name in my profile. I'm not afraid of people knowing my real name. That's just, to me, that's not something that's just not something. It's not something to be afraid of. You can try to steal my information, but you're not gonna get anything off of it. I mean, believe me when I tell you, I don't have much. But that's besides the point. So I know that in my last video I asked for topics and things like that, but that was kind of sort of because I was I was confused on just what I wanted to talk about, and things like that. But I'm kind of not anymore. Um, I want for this video and for the next couple of videos, I would like to talk about me. Because I mean, you can't really have a podcast or well, for right now, that's what this channel is going to be, is a podcast, just a series of videos about my life. And you can't have that if you don't really know about the person behind the camera. You can't have this guy going off doing random things and spewing random words if you can't relate to them. So, that's just, that's what I'm going to do. So, a couple of things about me. I guess I can start off with my hobbies. So in the background, you can see, if you don't recognize them, they're Magic the Gathering boxes for decks, and I do play Magic the Gathering. I play small tournaments. I don't have that much success, mainly because I've only started playing tournaments recently. I usually play casually, so playing tournaments, playing very seriously, isn't really what I'm used to. But here, in this deck, in this one, in this white one, is a deck that I just now bought and built, and I had a friend help me with, and it's a deck that we think can work and help me win a couple of games in the upcoming tournament, and maybe I can win a couple of packs and maybe some cash. I don't know, but so that's just one of my hobbies, is just playing it. I will admit I used to be addicted to it, but then again, who doesn't get addicted to something that they find really, really fun? But I've learned to slow it down, and I don't really play it as much as I used to. I used to play it all the time, to where it was all I would do. But now it's just a little hobby of mine. But it's still a hobby. So that's just one thing. You know, if that interests you guys, maybe later on, down the line, I'll play a couple Magic games, or like show you guys my decks, if that interests you, and things like that. Another hobby of mine is actually Dungeons and Dragons. I do like playing Dungeons and Dragons. Again, just like Magic, I've not been playing for very long. I've only played maybe like one or two campaigns. This is a starter box to learn how to play. I already know how to play on the player side, but I've never DM'd, or for those of you that don't know about Dungeons and Dragons, I've never been a dungeon master, which is basically the god of the game. You make the rules and things like that. I have never been a DM, and so this is a starter box to basically teach you how to be a DM. But I don't really know if I'm interested in being a DM. Maybe I'll just continue being a player, because, I mean, come on. We all know that us humans love going against God. Anyway, there's a joke for you. Anyway, um, uh, so that's another one of my hobbies. Another hobby of mine is playing video games. Racing, warfare, um, basically any kind of game. RPG. There isn't really a lot of games that I don't like. Uh, I don't like sports games. Well, I guess racing is a sport, so I guess I do like sports games. But I don't like playing NFL and NBA kind of console games. I like just playing just any kind of random video game. I am one of the people that likes playing Call of Duty, and I cannot wait till the Black Ops 4 release. I cannot wait. I played the beta a little while back, and I loved it. So yeah, so basically, now you guys know that the guy behind the camera is a very big nerd who plays a lot of really nerdy games, and um, yeah. Another one of my hobbies isn't playing games at all. It's actually reading. I actually love to read books. Not a lot of people my age do. I'm 18. Most kids my age like to party or to play video games and things like that, which is there's nothing wrong with that. It's just I wish I knew more people that liked reading books, because to me reading books is very interesting. I love books. I love reading really good stories. I even have some friends that are writing their own stories, and I'll read them and tell them if I find it interesting or not, if there's something that I think would make it better, and I try to do it in a very respectful way, and they're really good. So those are just some of my hobbies. Um, Sorry for the long pause. Sometimes I just I don't really collect my thoughts. Sometimes I get a brain fart. Sorry, but but yeah, though. But those are just a few of my hobbies. Just to put it out there. Just to put out there that yeah, I'm a teenager that has really nerdy hobbies, and take from that what you will. I'm a big nerd who so are most of the people on YouTube. But as far as besides what I like to do, what I um, if you guys would like to know a little bit about who I am, um, well, I guess I could start off with saying that I'm an optimist. I like to look at the bright side of things. I don't really get discouraged that much. I mean, that's not to say that I don't get hurt or that bad news isn't bad news. That's just to say that I like to look at the good side of things most of the time. Um, I don't really know what I expect from this channel. I guess we'll see. But again, like I said in the last video, I just started this just because some people suggested that I get my voice heard, and that I put my story out there, and that I put myself out there, because they think that I'm a interesting person, and so I've decided why not? Why not give it a shot? And yes, I do realize that yesterday I posted like a 5 minute video, and then today it's gonna be probably more than 10 minutes, so sorry for that. um, but that's just probably just poor time management and the fact that I love to monologue. um, but yeah, I'm not I'm not the richest in the world. I'm not, one of those guys that, just I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying right now. You know, I mean, obviously you can tell that I'm not the richest person in the world. I mean, I have 4 decks of Magic cards, and I'm wearing a shirt that you can literally get from Walmart. But I mean, there's nothing wrong with that to me. Um, but basically, I guess you could say I'm a real person in the sense that I don't hide anything. I'm not gonna sit here and put on a fake face and a fake personality to try to get views or to try to attract, a certain audience. I'm just here just to get my just to see what kind of community that I can create. I think it's fascinating how one person creating a podcast can go from having 0 followers to having a couple hundred, and then they have a couple hundred people sitting there watching videos about their life and about them talking about their views and their perspectives and what's going on in their life. And it's very interesting because we see a community of people looking at this one person and they're able to relate, and then you go in the comment section and they share their stories, and that's the kind of community that I hope to achieve in the future. But for right now, I mean, I don't really expect much. I want much, but I don't expect it. um I I do plan on turning this into more than just a podcast later on in the game, but for right now, yeah, yeah, why not just do podcasts? Just every day, just do a new video of me randomly rambling on and just see what happens. But I guess today I just wanted to let you guys know a little bit about me so that way you guys can relate to me. Um, um, you know, there is a lot that I could say, but again, I'm not gonna have my second video be like a 2-hour podcast of me just rambling on. So I mean, each throughout my videos and throughout each day, I'll learn to pick a topic and why I enjoy it so much and things like that. But I guess today I just wanted to let you guys know just a kind of sort of what I like to do and a small bit of the person that I am, so that way when you watch this, you can kind of relate to me, or you can kind of just see that I'm just a regular person, I guess. So that's all for today. Um, I will upload a video tomorrow. Again, I know that I'm, second video in. It's probably way too early for me to do this, but like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff, or don't. It's all your choice. But I look forward to tomorrow, maybe explaining a little bit about my experience with some of my hobbies. Who knows, maybe in explaining my hobbies, you'll get to learn a little bit more about my personality and things like that. Because in the end, what a person does it points to who they are. So yeah, so that is what this channel is going to be. It is going to be a series on just who I am. And again, if that's not for you, then I respect that. If that is something for you, then great. But I look forward to just seeing how much I can grow, and seeing if maybe doing this helps me grow as a person. And if it does, then I will let you guys know what changes y'all have put into me. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.